In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a real-time crypto portfolio tracker using TimescaleDB on Tiger, the cloud platform from the team behind Timescale. This tutorial is part one of a two-part series. Today we'll focus on setting up the database, streaming live crypto prices, and running some real-time queries. The best part is everything we'll do can run entirely on Tiger's free tier, so you can just follow along right now. All the links to sign up on Tiger will be in the description, as well as links to the code that we're going to be using for this build today. So why TimescaleDB? Well, when you're dealing with live market prices, user balances, blockchain transactions, your data is inherently time-based. Everything's happening at a specific moment. TimescaleDB is built exactly for this type of time series data, and Tiger gives you a managed cloud environment to scale it so easily. With built-in security, monitoring, and all the enterprise-grade features, now completely free. They've been serving the crypto space for years and have a really fantastic product, so I'm incredibly excited to be making this video with them today. Let's get started on the build. Let's start inside the Tiger dashboard. So once you sign up on the free tier, I'm creating a new service. So I'll select real-time analytics. And Tiger automatically provisions a fully managed TimescaleDB instance that's going to be complete with all the extensions like their toolkit. You'll see some of their core features, Tiger storage, monitoring, security, and compliance that comes out of the box here. Tiger is the cloud platform for TimescaleDB, which means we're going to be able to focus on building here instead of having to manage infrastructure. Once my service is ready, I'll download the env file that they provide. It's going to contain my secure database connection string. Now let's go ahead and connect to the database that we just created. So I'm using PostGecko here. I just happen to have that. You could use pSQL, you could use pgadmin too. Now when I open this up, PostGecko autofills all this connection information here, which is super nice. Once connected, I'm going to go ahead and create three tables here for this project. I'm going to create a users table, an assets table, and a transactions table. The transactions table is going to be a hyper table. That's what enables TimescaleDB's time series optimization for fast inserts and queries. Now don't worry, once again, the code for all this, the SQL queries that I'm going to be running here is going to be available at the links below, so you can run this yourself. At this point, our schema is ready to store any type of real-time data. So next, let's actually stream some live crypto prices into this database. So I'll go ahead and download the env file that they already provide for us, and I'm going to open up a terminal here and create a new blank Python project. I'll share the command down below so you can paste it. We'll open up the project in the IDE here, and I'll just drag the file we just downloaded right into it. And I'm actually going to just rename this really quick to just .env. We can see that it's populated with all the connection information here. Again, never share these values. I'll be deleting this after the tutorial. And then let me just quickly move this into the project root level. And now I'm going to create a new file called ingest.py. For this, I'm going to set up a small Python script that connects to our Tiger instance. It's going to fetch live prices. I'm going to use the CoinGecko API here. You could use whatever API you want. And we're going to insert new rows every 30 seconds. Now, this setup could obviously handle a lot more volume than that. Instead of this little Python script, you could have a job deployed out somewhere that runs automatically and does this, and you could insert, thousands or millions of rows, and this infrastructure could handle that. For this example, mainly to avoid getting rate limited by the CoinGecko, I'm just going to show this example inserting every 30 seconds. And each insert is going to include the asset, price, and timestamp. All right, we can see the timestamp starting to show up here. If we just wait 30 seconds, another one will show up. For the two assets we selected in our script, Bitcoin and Ethereum, we're getting a record every 30 seconds. If we come over to PostGecko, we can see the data starting to populate in here in real time, just like it should. This is what makes Timescale so powerful for time-based analytics. So now that we've got live data flowing in, we can actually start analyzing that data. So now we could run some queries to showcase the power of TimescaleDB here. We can use the last function to fetch the latest price per asset. To calculate 24-hour performance, we can compare max and min values over the past day. For trend analysis, they have a time bucket function we can use to group prices into 5-minute or 1-hour averages. All these functions they have are optimized for time series workloads. Even with millions of rows, your queries are going to remain fast. To illustrate this, we want to make this project visual, so I'm going to set up a quick Next.js front end, and we'll have an API route that this front end will call that will perform some of these functions in the query and return that data to our front end. So I've built a simple Next.js front end here that connects to the database through an API route. Once again, all the code for this is going to be down below. This API route is querying recent price buckets, and we're displaying them in the front end using recharts. So this chart refreshes every 30 seconds. It's pulling data straight from Tiger in real time. This setup can power everything from crypto dashboards to DeFi analytics tools, and it's all running just with the Tiger free tier. Now you can see we have the app running and the data being ingested. If you watch here without clicking anything, you'll see it just automatically tick up from 6 data points. Now we have 7. If you saw right there, that number went up and the chart updated. Now we can count. We have 7 price data points for both of our currencies, BTC and ETH. So let's take a quick look at the front end code for this. This is the main page here with recharts and pulling every 30 seconds. We have an API route with a SQL query to get the latest price for each asset for the current price tiles. And then we have the route with a SQL query doing a little aggregation here and returning 5-minute buckets over a 24-hour lookback window. Importantly, this db.ts file here is a server file that's creating a PG pool, and it is referencing the timescale service URL that we stored safely in an environment variable and easily grabbed that from the Tiger dashboard. And then we do also just have a component here called latest, which is for those current price tiles on the left side of our portfolio tracker UI. In part 2, we'll be doing a little bit more over here on Tiger and using some of these other tools for some AI analysis. You can see we have the ability to write some SQL right in here. We can view and change any settings that we want. We can see our new tables and our hyper table, monitor everything, and we've still got lots of room even on the tiniest little minimal sizing options that we picked. All right, we just built a real-time or close to real-time crypto price tracker using TimescaleDB on Tiger. We set up the project, streamed live crypto prices, queried and aggregated data, and visualized it in a live dashboard. In part 2, we'll expand on this a little bit. We'll add some AI-powered analytics using Tiger's new AI features. I'll show you how this could be used to summarize performance and even predict market trends automatically. So make sure to subscribe here and check out the TigerData channel for part 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.